Hey, what's up everyone, it's me, Prince Caius here, and this is what if Deku had the Black Light Virus. And yes, I know we don't know the years of My Hero Academia, but I'm just going to say a random number during this one. So let's begin. Okay, so this is before Deku's time. So March 21st, 2105, James Heller is born in America. July 4th, 2111, Inko Midoriya was born in Japan. July 16th, 2111, Alex Mercer is born in America. So Inko Midoriya and Mercer is the same age. So July 12th, 2136, when Inko went to the USA, Deku's dad was working somewhere else in the world. So Inko Midoriya lived in Hope Island by herself. The town had an outbreak called the Red Light Virus. When Inko was trying to hide away from the zombies, the infected, she got attacked by one of the infected. It scratched her, but Inko got away and hid away until help arrives. When Black Watch arrived, and killed some of the infected, they then found someone. Her name was Inko Midoriya. They took Inko and then finished the cleanup by bombing the town. Deku's dad does not know until a few years passed by when they took Inko in to a safe place. She was pregnant. Yes, she had she had Deku. I'm sorry. I'm tired. July 15th, 2136. A few days after the red light virus happened, Deku was born. He was infected, but he wasn't a zombie. Black Watch took Izuku Midoriya and Inko Midoriya. They took Inko Midoriya to Gentech and kept Izuku and raised him. Inko was taken to Gentech to basically find a cure for the outbreak, aka they're gonna make the Black Light virus. August 2000 and July the 15th, 2140, on Deku's birthday, Alex Mercer infected New York City and got shot up and killed. A day later, Alex Mercer woke up in Gentech laboratory and escaped Gentech. And Gentech called Black Watch to find Alex Mercer and kill him. They find him in 15 minutes. And after Gentech called them, a few days later, Inko left Gentech after Alex Mercer got her out. Inko went to Black Watch to be with Deku. They were sent to Japan to be safe away from Alex Mercer, so nothing bad will happen to them. August 21st, 2140. Deku is now so he has been training for Blackwatch since he was 3, and he is still training. And half of the population, not half the population, half of the world is already infected with the Blacklight virus. Um, and yes, it's already been like a month. Isn't that right? A month after the outbreak. And you're probably wondering why is the outbreak, you know, already around the whole and almost in the half in the population? Well, if you got quirk users, you're gonna have like more mutated mutated infected around the whole place, and they're going to, you know, kill almost everybody and infect the ones who are, you know, has quirks or no quirks or the army. So, you know, it's gonna be faster. But, you know, most of the population is fine. Everything's everything is perfectly fine. It's just in a little bit in the USA, Europe, and Japan, mostly. Um, and that's the only places. Deku uh, goes to school for the first time, but he is very smart because he has been homeschooled all of his life. So basically, right now he can do like college work, because he's been uh, with Blackwatch for like a few years, for 4 years now. Um, when but uh, he told everyone his name and told them that he doesn't know if he has a quirk or not. Um, when Deku went to see Bakugo, asked Deku how he was so good at speaking Japanese. Deku tells Bakugo that he's been taught how to speak and write in every language that that is known, and plus his parents are Japanese, so he's basically native to Japanese, and he trained in hand-to-hand combat and weapons, flying, driving, ever since he was a kid. Ever since he was like 3, okay? Yeah, he's a little bit of uh, a soldier kid ever since he was uh, 3. Well, he's been a soldier all of his life, so, you know. When Deku went back to his house, he called his commander and asked him if he could see what his quirk is. The commander told Deku and Inko that Deku's doctor will be there soon. So, you know, a few hours later, the doctor told Deku and Inko that he is quirkless, but he can maybe use the powers of Alex Mercer. Because, after all, he is infected just like Alex Mercer. Deku is shocked that that he can use those powers of Zeus, aka Alex Mercer. Deku asked if they can take a test to see if he can use the healing factor. If not, then he's quirkless. Inko lets Deku do the test because, you know, she wants him to see his powers in action firsthand. And the doctor then, you know, stabs Deku with a small knife, and after Deku got stabbed, he just instantly healed. Deku then calls his commander and told him that he has the same powers as Alex Mercer. The commander then tells Deku that the that Black Watch might need him in a few weeks. Deku asks why, and his commander tells Deku that Alex Mercer has just been spotted in New York and again and has made a new outbreak after the bombs has been dropped in New York City after he stopped the nukes, and he's still alive. Deku then tells his commander to give him a month at least to learn how to use some of his powers. A day later, he went to school and told everyone that his powers is to his powers is super strength, super speed, and he can glide and heal very fast. Which he doesn't tell them that he can shapeshift, see anything, like not anything, but uh, the infected eye is whatever it's called. I don't remember. Visual. I don't remember. But a month later, Deku. Okay, so a month later, Deku only knows how to use the claws. When Deku arrived in New York City, his commander told Deku that Alex is making more of himself. And one of them is named James Heller. And Deku is needing to find James because James hates Alex for killing his family. Deku then gets out of the helicopter after it lands at the base at New York City. Deku then was ordered to find James or Alex as fast as he can. Deku then runs away from the base to find James or Alex. It took Deku a few hours to find James. James tried to kill Deku because he thought that Deku was one of Alex Mercer's puppets or pawns, whatever you want to call them. Deku tells James that he is working for Black Watch, and he is here to kill Alex Mercer and to find James, which is him, to help him kill Alex Mercer. James Heller believes Deku because Deku only knows how to use the claws, and he is a kid. He's a 4-year-old. Yes, a 4-year-old. Deku is just a 4-year-old kid who's going off these missions, which James teaches Deku how to use the vision and the sword and the whip fist. The whip fists. Deku learned how to use the powers very quickly. It only took him like 5 minutes or 2 minutes at top. Like 2 minutes to 5 minutes tops. Deku and James then goes to the red zone to find Alex Mercer. It takes they're already in the red zone, but they went further in the red zone, which they did find Alex Mercer in a few hours. James tells Alex to give him his daughter back while trying not to cuss around Deku, and Alex refuses to give his daughter back and asks James, who is this kid? Deku tells Alex that he is the son of Inko, and he works for Black Watch, and he is here to kill Alex Mercer. Alex Mercer is shocked because Deku is the son of Inko Midoriya, which got away from him, so he couldn't kill her. So Alex Mercer then consumes everyone on his side, on his left and right side, uh, which was on his team, and Deku and James fights Alex with everything they got. Deku did have some trouble in the beginning of the fight, but he learned how to use the shield over a few seconds of seeing James use it, and seeing a bunch of other moves that uh, James and Alex Mercer is using. Um, so uh, after a few minutes of fighting, James then consumes Alex Mercer and kills some of the infected that are in New York City. James and Deku goes to find James' daughter, Maya. After they find Maya, Deku tells James Heller he could join Blackwatch and clean up the rest of New York City if he wants. James agrees to join Blackwatch, but Deku needs to call up a chopper and ask his commander. Which, when a few minutes later, the helicopter arrives and Deku's commander is on it and tells James, welcome to Blackwatch. And yes, James Heller is now part of Blackwatch. Deku and James and Maya and Dana Mercer gets on the helicopter and leaves to go to the base. James Heller stays at the red zone to finish up the cleaning. Dana Mercer and Maya goes to New York City, New York Green Zone, and stays there for a few years until the cleanup is finished. Which, after the cleanup is finished, that's when James Heller is going to go to the Green Zone with to Maya, to his daughter. Deku goes back to Japan. When Deku goes back, he already knows how to use all the powers. So basically, he already made his own armor, which is stronger than the strongest thing in the world. But he made it like super light. When Deku is 14 years old, Deku then tells Inko that he wants to go to UA to become a hero while he is working for Blackwatch. Inko calls the commander, and Deku's commander then asks for Deku on the phone, and Inko gives Deku the phone, and the commander then tells Deku that he can go to UA, but in one condition. He has to be back to do any job at any time when they need him, which they don't probably need him because James Heller is helping them in New York City. So, James Heller is going to be, helping them mostly, and Deku's going to be becoming a hero. And if they need him, he's going to go to where James Heller is and clean up whatever is going on. A few months later, it's now time for the UA test, which that's going to be in the next video. So I hope you enjoyed, and like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think of this what if. I'm probably going to make this a little bit better and less long of a video. But 3, 2, 1, outro.